As they disembarked in Dover yesterday morning, some of those hoping to make a fresh start in the UK instead became the first to be detained under the government's new one-in, one-out scheme. Today, a Home Office keen to publicise its crackdown on small boat crossings released these pictures as it announced they'd been taken to immigration removal centres. They would, it confirmed, be sent back to France within weeks.
Anyone who arrives from now on is eligible for immediate detention and return, and this pilot will now build because we are determined that no one should be making this journey, and this is a vile trade in people.
The government wouldn't be drawn on how many had been detained yesterday as part of the deal agreed between the UK and France last month. But reports from France have suggested around 50 people could be returned each week. It's a small proportion of overall arrivals, but enough, the Home Secretary hopes, to prove a deterrent, with the total number of crossings so far this year now at more than 25,000.
The government are refusing to give any numbers, but we believe the number of people due to be returned to France amounts to only 6% of arrivals. And if 94% of illegal immigrants crossing the Channel get to stay in the UK, that quite clearly won't act as any deterrent at all.
But the previous government's deterrent, its plans to send asylum seekers to Rwanda, saw just 4 people returned involuntarily. It was grounded quite literally by legal challenges and declared unlawful by the Supreme Court. Returns to France, though, as a safe third country, are likely to prove easier.
We are expecting legal challenges to this on human rights, for example. Those probably won't be successful because France is a safe third country to send asylum seekers to. There could be judicial review claims brought, but the prospects for success, not large. The fundamental success of the whole policy will depend on how many people are returned to France. It can't be small numbers. There has to be a sufficiently high probability that people will fail in their attempt to reach the UK.
Charities working on the ground in France have described the scheme as morally repugnant. Care for Calais saying Channel crossings were driven by a lack of safe routes. The government's new and very limited route, the other half of the one-in, one-out deal, went live today, one that would see each person returned, replaced with someone already in France who applies online instead of getting a small boat over. They mustn't have previously entered the UK, but quite how they'll be chosen or who else will be chosen to be sent back is still unclear.